you told this game is based during the Great Depression, but is the story pure fiction, or have you spruced it up somehow with your own ideas?
It's not a documentary. It certainly is a fictionary story and a fictionary take on the Great Depression. The Great Depression, or the 30s, has been called the last age of mythology, basically because the world as we know it today was shaped during Second World War, and this is the last chance of really having a methodical age. And the road movie is in a way a modern-day version of Homer's Odyssey, which definitely is a mythology and a mythological tale, you can say. It's certainly a very fantastic, you could say, very original take on the Great Depression era. As the title implies, Faith in the 45 has sort of two balances, or two. You could say two worlds balancing opposed to each other. There is the physical world of the 45, the gun, the action, and then there is the whole faith thing, which is the morals and you can say all the spiritual and
other themes.
Basically the moral thing,
the
moral themes. Yeah.
So this being a couple in love, how does that impact the game?
Well, from my side of the table, having a nice girl in the picture is always a good thing. So maybe you should.
Well, for the gameplay part, we mostly do this in what they can do with each other, like they can kiss. So you won't see that in Army of Two, for example, or maybe we will, I don't know. But definitely it does change a lot of what we can do with the characters inside the gameplay, and especially how they react to each other. It can get a lot more intimate and a lot more close up.
I think it's something that really changes the atmosphere of the entire game, that it's not a military body that you're running around with, but it's actually the love of your life and the situations that you get into. I mean, like if you have to save your girlfriend, I mean, that's something that's closer to the heart than saving some masked super commando who should be able to rescue himself.
Yeah.
So anything you really want to elaborate on about this game? Anything that you feel will really set this game apart from what other games this genre may hold?
Well, we definitely believe that, and that's what we can see from the reactions we've gotten already, is that we have created a original setting. We think that's quite rare today. Many games look like each other, and we're different, and we're glad for that. So that's something we will keep pushing and keep saying this is cool, this is interesting, take it up. Make sure that in the end that you buy this game to show the publishers and everybody that this is interesting. This is what we should do. Otherwise, we'll end up having a zillion World War II games or a zillion sci-fi games. So for me personally, that's kind of a crusade to keep it on, to keep that part intact.
So if everything goes according to your plan, when can we expect this game and on what formats?
Well, we can't tell anything about the formats except what has been said in the press release, which is next-gen platforms, which can be interpreted by you guys, but of course some pretty obvious choices there. And we do not have a deal with a publisher yet, and we cannot talk about that, though that means that the game, even though it is in development, it will take some few years, maybe 1.5 years, 2 years maybe, depending on how fast we move with the publisher and anything.
What have the response been to the game so far?
Very positive, I would say. We decided to put out this announcement, also to get, especially gamers, everybody's opinion on this. We really like this and wanted to get people to vote in and say, hey, we like it or we don't like it or whatever. And it has been very positive. The whole the setting is seen as original, as we hoped. People really like the title, like it as not a normal game title, but something different. This kind of stands out. And then, of course, our character, especially Ruby, kind of knew that she would hit home, but she does her job well, we'll say. So we're very happy. It's really give us a good morale boost in here to get all that positive response. So thanks to everybody to chip in and keep those comments coming. We do read them.